The war was brutal. Millions dead. Cities reduced to ashes. Fields turned into graveyards. The world, unrecognizable. Nothing ever went back to the way it was. But all this destruction, all this horror, started, for me, on a beach called Omaha.
Before the war, there was training. We ran until our legs burned. We fell and got back up, again and again. They pushed us past our limits because they knew one day it wouldn't be training anymore. Back then, we were just boys, laughing, exhausted, trying to prove we belonged. We thought we were ready. We had no idea. Then, the day came. I remember the sound before anything else. Not the guns, not the explosions. The ocean, loud, violent, endless. And in that moment, I knew. There was no turning back. No one was speaking. We just stood there, waiting, holding our breath, trying to believe we were ready. Then, the ramp dropped, and the man in front of me didn't even take a step. He fell, and just like that, fear didn't matter anymore. Because now, it was simple. Move forward, or die there. I jumped. The water hit me like a wall, cold, brutal, merciless. My gear pulled me down. The weight, the panic, it tried to take me. But I fought with everything I had. And somehow, I came back up. When I stood again, the world was already burning. Men screaming, bullets tearing through the water, explosions ripping the sky apart. I ran. Sand and blood mixing beneath my boots, bodies falling around me, the air shaking with every impact. I threw myself behind the steel obstacles, praying they would hold. Bullets slammed into the metal, sparks flying inches from my face. Death was everywhere, and still I moved, step by step. Every step was a choice. Every step meant I was still alive. A bullet passed so close, I felt it. Another man dropped beside me, but I kept going because someone had to. The sand felt heavier than the water. My body was begging me to stop, but I didn't. I couldn't. Not there. Not that day. I saw men reaching cover. I saw others fall before they made it. And that's when I understood something. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward, even when everything in you tells you to stop. Explosions behind me, chaos all around me, and still, step by step, I moved forward, and somehow, I survived. They said it was a victory. They said we took the beach. Maybe they're right, but it wasn't just survival. It was sacrifice. It was brotherhood. It was men who never came back. Because of them, we kept moving. Because of them, we are here today. And when I look at that flag, I don't just see a country. I see them. Every man who ran into that fire and never made it out. And sometimes I still look to the sky and whisper, thank you, because I know I shouldn't be here. And I ask myself, if that sacrifice had never happened, how many stories would have never been told? We were just boys, once, but that day we became something more. We became history.